If you think not caring about a man's
men's finances makes you more attractive, sorry to tell you.
Wait, can you play it or?
It's just me posing.
Just press. Oh, that's fine. If you think not caring about a man's finances makes you more attractive, sorry to tell you, but men make fun of you behind your back.
Because you know what? I think men value women with standards. Men value women. You don't, like you said, you don't like women that date multiple men. And what is that? An exclusive woman, right? A woman that keeps herself, that it's, that it's not, dating and having intimacy with a lot of men, right? So you value exclusivity in a woman.
Sure.
Okay. So women with standards are exclusive. Like, we don't be just dating whoever. Like, we have a list of standards and boundaries, and we choose, the type of men we want to date based on that. So from the start, we're cutting a lot of men, right? And so actually not caring about the men's finances is not caring about yourself. It's not caring about your future children.
We should have offered you a seat booster, by the way. Okay, sorry. I'm just like...
What?
Nothing.
Because ultimately, the lifestyle of the partner that you choose is going to become your lifestyle. Because at some point, you're going to have to, not work.
Can I have you tilt your microphone down just a teeny bit?
You're going to have to sacrifice.
I don't think men make... So you're saying, like, men would make fun of a woman if she wanted to do 50-50?
I've seen men making fun of women. I've seen men not respecting women, not valuing women like that.
I mean...
Pygmishas. Are you aware of the term pygmisha?
I think
you guys know what a pygmy is?
I object to this term pygmy.
Like a pygmy?
A pygmy, yeah.
Oh, I love that, pygmy.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that.
I don't think men make fun of women who want to go 50-50.
Not necessarily make fun of them, but will not value them and will not respect them.
I disagree. I mean...
And will walk all over that woman, for sure. Because it's essentially a woman that doesn't respect herself and doesn't have standards.
So a woman that doesn't respect herself won't pay?
I've never been walked over, and I do pay 50-50.
Yeah, that makes your...
Well, I also never had the experiences you guys had.
But what does that go to show with the men that you're choosing then?
That I like to save myself, and I have a rigorous list of standards that I go by, and I prioritize myself, my well-being, and therefore my standards prevent me from bad experiences.
Is your standards just them having money?
No.
I think this idea, though, like, there could be a guy who's perfectly willing to be the sole breadwinner. I don't think that same guy, though, would necessarily object to a woman also having a job that brings in income to the household. So I don't think that they would, even if a guy's inclined to be the sole breadwinner, I don't think he would necessarily like turn down a girl who is open to 50-50. Now, obviously, if he like really wants a stay-at-home wife that's going to really take care of the children, that could perhaps be a component there. But I mean, I don't think men make fun of these women, but we can't linger too long on that. Next video. It doesn't need to play. When he believes in 2-income household, but I believe in multiple vacations a year, Van Cleef bracelets, and all of my bills paid. Okay.
I was just being silly, of course, but.
Wait, have you gotten that treatment, by the way?
Van Cleefs, yeah.
Multiple vacations a year?
Yeah.
All of your bills paid?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like life on easy mode. A little bit.
I think that's
like
just
oppression.
Sounds like pretty privilege to me.
Oh, it's not.
It's the patriarchy.
I've seen women far attractive, like non-conventionally attractive, and get pretty like.
Wait, I have a question for you on this. How early into a relationship do you think a man should start doing that stuff? Like, because you say pay all of the bills, like vacations, gifts. This Van Cleef bracelet. I'm not familiar with the brand. How early do you think a guy should start doing that?
Whenever he chooses, whenever he wants to get serious with a girl.
Well, when would you expect it? Like, do you expect it like, okay, you should start paying all my bills, like second date, third date?
Well, you know what? I kind of understand that I have like crazy expectations, but it's because I have experienced them in the first place. And I don't think you will have to blame me. You will have to blame the men that are giving me that type of treatment. But it's based on the person. It's, you know, like it's based on the person.
Oh, I mean, I don't doubt that.
I'm not
you're-
expecting anything actually. Like they're just
Come
giving.
on, you're
They're just
expecting-
giving.
Come on,
And I'll
100%
take it.
expecting
I'll take
things.
it. Like,
Well, hold on. Let's see the next. Remember, ladies, you're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury. Don't let a broke man convince you otherwise. Well, hold on.
Well, how are
I
you?
thought you don't have any expectations, but if Nick, pull it back up really quick. You're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury, ladies.
And
I
you
think
expect
so.
them to pay for everything.
Well,
That's
don't-
literally an expectation.
Wait, I have a question for you. Are all ladies put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury?
if they choose to, yes.
What do you mean if they choose to?
If they choose to be, you know, a kept woman and they want to live a soft life, they can go ahead and
All
find
women?
a partner. Not all women want that, and I'm
No, but
aware with that.
you said all
of
ladies.
that.
You're remember, ladies, you're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury.
Yeah.
Well, she's speaking to her audience, you know. You don't have to take it so literally.
Well, I mean, I'm a man and I tend to take things at face value. When people use words, I tend to take their word for it. But do you think all
And
women...
also remember that men out there, some men out there, are willing to give that to women
Sure.
and
Yeah.
work and pursue careers so they can attract a woman, you know, more traditional woman, like you said, and they want to give that lifestyle to that woman. So if a woman, it's, you know,
But-
she wants that for her life, she wants that to be her lifestyle, then why is it wrong for her to want that and to
Well-
attract that and actually succeed in achieving that?
But you said luxury. So when I think of luxury, I think of like...
Luxury comes
What-
in many forms. Like doesn't have to be expensive. You know, luxury
I mean,
can
isn't
be a
that
spa day.
literally what
Like,
hold on, let me just Google the definition of luxury here. The state of great comfort and extravagant living, luxuries or luxury, an inessential desirable item which is expensive or difficult to obtain. So my question is, but do all women deserve luxury?
deserve? Probably not.
But pull up the thing again. Pull it up.
What it sounds
Yeah,
like she
don't
said
switch
to me.
until I tell you to switch. You're put on this earth to live in comfort and luxury. Remember, ladies, I assume you're talking
For myself,
about...
ladies. For the woman that want that.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
message to them.
doesn't everybody want
Because like
luxury?
they've been brainwashed. Like I feel like so many women have been brainwashed by men
To what?
to
Live
not
in
like not
reality.
having high expectations. Like, and I think
you're
listen,
To live in
brainwashed.
reality.
to a certain extent, I think having high standards and high expectations are healthy to some extent. Why? Because those create powerful leader men. Okay? Like you said before, if women didn't have such high expectations, you would be lazy and do nothing all day, every day. No, since we have these standards, we're like, okay, I have to meet those and I have to work hard and I have to, you know, achieve things for, you know, to, you know, attract that kind of woman. So
But-
to some
well-
extent, I think it's healthy.
You said luxury and comfort. I wouldn't say those are high expectations. I would say
definitely.
I would say it's unreasonable and unrealistic. And the reason I would say that is because a man has to attain a certain level of status and income to provide that for a woman.
As you should.
And the economy is competition. So every man can't do that. There's only going to be a small percentage of men who can attain that level of provision for a woman. And the fact that there can only be a certain level of men who attain that level of provision means there can only be a certain amount of women.
But I feel every
who-
man should strive to achieve that, to be a competitor, like, you know, in the dating market. Because if y'all are just making excuses and, you know, like pretending that all women should settle down to mediocre standards, I don't think that's
But even if we do
solving anything.
even if we do strive to be that, most men aren't going to become that. which
Well,
means
they're
most
not-
women
they're
aren't
not
going to
getting
get that
children then,
comfort
like-
and luxury.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, she desires comfort and luxury, and it seems like she's gotten that, and I'm sure she has her valid reasons for leaving. But it seems
I'm not
still-
talking about her specifically. I'm talking about her saying, "Remember, ladies," telling
Like in a
other
bad
women.
context,
Yeah, telling
yeah.
other women. I'm saying that creates unrealistic expectations, and that creates entitlement.